Good morning, everyone. Hello, Juan. How you doing? Can you hear me clearly? Hopefully, you guys can hear me clearly. Good morning, everyone. Hello, Juan. How you doing? Can you hear me clearly? Hopefully, you guys can hear me clearly. You can't hear me from here? Test, 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 test. Oh, good. Good morning, Carlos. Good morning, Delta 45321. Now, give me a few moments. If you don't hear anything, it's because I'm getting my coffee. Be right back. You can't hear me from here? Test, 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 test. Oh, good. Good morning, Carlos. Good morning, Delta 45321. Now, give me a few moments. If you don't hear anything, it's because I'm getting my coffee. Be right back. You can't hear me from here? Test, 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 test. Oh, good. Good morning, Carlos. Good morning, Delta 45321. Give me a few moments. If you don't hear anything, it's because I'm getting my coffee. Be right back. Okay. Okay, now let's see here. Who is online? It's me. You can hear me. What is it? Hey, can you show me your face? Now you are quiet from me. Better, better. Hello, good morning, Luis. Good morning, Masca Florence. Yeah, Masika Florence. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. Okay. Koroko Asuka and Delta for. All right, how you doing? Good morning, everyone. How's everybody doing? I was going to do a live broadcast yesterday, but I postponed it for dumb reasons. Well, one, and wait a minute, I gotta get a tissue here for a second. For one reason is I had, family things that were happening at the time. And the other reason is I was playing an online game, which took up a lot of my time. If you guys want to know what it is, it was Mech Warrior Online. A good friend of ours recommended to me this game. My computer was not strong enough at the time to play it. I mean, I had an Alienware computer, yes. Last about a year and a half ago, and it was already now like 5 years old, getting old. And I said, I needed something a little bit more stronger, a little bit more powerful, and I did replace the video card, but I had issues with that computer, so I had to get rid of that. Got myself a new Alienware last year. It's now over a year and a half now, but it's a really good machine, monster machine. If you guys need to know, it's an Alienware Area 51, and it still has the new card that I purchased for the old machine. But down the road and within the next few months, I'm gonna probably replace it with a better video card. But I was playing that last night, and it took up a lot of my time, and it was because of an event that was happening. So, yeah, that's why I didn't get on. I said, let me just postpone it for today, early in the morning, where I'm up and up, fresh as a daisy. Don't have to worry about, late at night and all that stuff. Actually, last night I was working on preparing my videos for those of you who voted, and that was, of course, the Gundam Schwartz Ritter. So I'm going to release the video tonight for you guys to see. I'm going to begin building and have a cool idea on what to do with this. Now, I did say I was going to ask you answer some questions, so let me look at your questions. First thing is, I think I just saw it a moment ago. By the way, when you um, put in, like, if you're going to ask me a question, say Strider and then colon and then the question, so that way I can read it out. Let's see here. So I'll go with Masaki, who asks, "What was your first Gundam you built or build?" Well, that was the. I will have to say that was the Double Zeta um, Gundam 144 scale, the original one that came out back in the late 80s, but I didn't get it until like the 90s. No, excuse me, correction. I did get it at the 80s because it was going into the 90s. So that was my first kit. Hey, can you show your face? Lewis, I'm not going to deny the fact that, now these days everybody knows what I look like through photographs and all that stuff. I'm not ready yet. That is the fact that my room is not cleaned up. So I just made a mess on this table again. I'll explain that in a moment. So eventually, yes, I'm here. Let's see here. Somebody said, "What is your first Gunpla?" Yeah, I got that. I already asked. So what Gundam has everyone got over the summer? That was probably everybody asking questions. Yeah. What website did you buy the Gundam? Well, that was back in the day. It was Hoppylink Japan. That was the only place to go. Oh, you guys listening to me on your phones? Cool. I hope I'll try to speak up a little louder and more clearly. Can you give away SDEX Gunpla for first 10 viewers? I don't have an SDEX Gunpla kit. Okay, let me just say some good mornings. Good morning, Budai. Let's see here. Senpai. Yes, I noticed you, Senpai. I know. By the way, if I'm reading the messages a little late, I know you guys are probably messaging more. Does anyone here repeating Strider? Oh, am I repeating? How could I be repeating? I don't have no other mics here. I don't have other mics. Okay, let me just say some good morning. Hold on. Good morning, Budai. Let's see here. Senpai. Yes, I noticed you, Senpai. I know. By the way, if I'm reading the messages a little late, I know you guys are probably messaging more. I'm currently 9 p.m. and I'm still on the bus on a 7-hour ride to Singapore, but I can't miss the stream, so I'm here. Oh man, thank you, Mr. TT. I don't have no other mics here. Sorry, you have to be on a 7-hour ride. What is the newest gunpla right now? Gundam guy is down. Oh God, who knows? Who knows? Do I use any Citadel paints on your gunpla? I've heard of that. I just never got purchased any, so no. I would like to try it, but I think somebody told me the Vallejo paints that I purchased recently are almost identical. Whether that's true or not, you guys tell me. Sorry, you have to be on a 7-hour ride. Delta. What have I been up to, Buddy? Well, um, basically, I've been working on my custom kit for Gunpla Builders World Cup. That one's going to be ready. I'm going to do another video within the next few weeks, so stay tuned for that. I was going to post some photographs on Twitter. For those of you who don't know, I am on Twitter now as Strider_Prime. So if you guys want to sign up, go ahead. I've tried to get onto the Twitter universe in a way. Let's see here. What Gundam you want? Okay, what Gundam you want as a model kit that Bandai didn't make? You know what? I mean, I'll probably be repeating myself because a lot of people are saying the same thing. Cassandra is one, But I would like to see like some other kits that that Bandai can make now. Like let's say the Palace Athens as an RE kit. That would be a good idea. Let me see here. Carlos Strider, I started building Gundams a couple of years ago and I wanted to start painting and I can't afford an airbrush machine. What do I have? Okay, good. That's a good question. Now, I wish I knew how to use this software a little bit better. But if you go to online, if you go to like either Amazon or you go to a store called Michaels, I'll say this, Michaels. There's a store called Michaels here in the United States. They sell these starter airbrush kits, which basically is a spray can. It's a compressed can with a very cheap airbrush that has a siphoning bottle under it, and some like maybe 5 feet or 6 feet of tubing. You can connect that and start spraying your kits. That's how I got started. Before I bought my first airbrush, I practiced on a crappy little airbrush system, which worked. So look into that. It's only around 10 to 20 bucks. I know testers make it, so look into that. Okay, the questions are rolling in. Have you ever think of visiting other gunpla builders around the world? Well, I don't want to know if I want to say yes because I've seen amazing work. I will say this, that I did plan this year to go to Japan for the Shizuoka show, but it wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to go. Not financially, I wasn't ready. So I'm saving it as a big trip, hopefully for next year, if maybe. Um, let's see here. So around the world. Do you have Gundam Strike Freedom? Yes, I do have Gundam Strike Freedom. But which one you're referring to? I have the PG, I have the Master Grade, and I have the Real Grade. And speaking of which, my Real Grade video of the Strike Freedom is like the most highest viewed video on my channel. I mean, I didn't even paint it, and yet people are still watching it. What is the deal with with the Strike Freedom? Everybody loves it. I mean, I love it too. Don't get me wrong. Let's see. Would you like a TV version Master Grade Heavy Arms? I thought we did have one. The one that I built wasn't that considered TV version? But then again, it could be painted differently. So let's see here. Love. I didn't understand that. What Gundam you want, but it's too expensive to get. Oh wait, hold on. Let me read Juan's. Sorry, we need help grow your Patreon. Will you do custom high grades for the Patreons if donations is a certain amount? You know what? I haven't been figuring out how this whole Patreon thing is. I feel like a creep asking people to join my Patreon. I know there's a proper way of doing it. I know it's an improper way of doing it. I will let you guys do it out of sheer love, you could say. I haven't, and forgive me, I haven't posted no videos or links on my Patreon for a few weeks, for God knows, since I started with the Providence. I'm gonna start doing something that I could put on Patreon, and I will do a custom for the Patreon page as well. Well, let me get through Swartz Ritter first. Let's see here. What Gundams do you want? But 200%. Oh yeah. I don't know. I know it perfectly. I just haven't figured out what. Where do you buy your Gundams? I said that. I need another curious because I botched the first one. Damn it. Have you ever built a Gundam tank? Built a model tank? To me, it's pretty well known. Yes, yes, I have. I built a what the hell was that? I built it, and it got destroyed due to a stupidity of mine. I built a 1/35th scale Tamiya's Tiger One tank, early type. I wasn't in reality at the time, wasn't concentrating pretty well. This was way before YouTube, way before me going professional. YouTube made me get professional. Before YouTube, I was just building kits and just leaving it there. No detailing, no customization, nothing. YouTube reshaped what to do. It showed me things that I never knew about. So if it wasn't for YouTube, I would have been still just building Gundam kits and just let it sit there forever for doing nothing. Let me see here. Striker. Yes, I'm Striker. Yeah, good morning, Clifton. What is your opinion on the high-res kits? What is your opinion on the high-res kits? Are they good? Well, high-res kits, which high-res kits you're referring to? You're gonna have to be a little bit more specific, Clifton. I'll wait until you update that question. What Gundam Ozaki would you pilot? I would say if it was a Gundam, it would be it would be the Exia, and if it was a Zaku, it would be the Zaku 1. Too bad Bandit canceled main for Gundam model Master Grade. Yes, yes, that's something me and Prime talk at leisure. What is your favorite Gundam? I think my favorite Gundams has always recently been the new Gundam from Charles Counterattack. Do you want a Gundam 00 to have some Master Grade treatment, especially the Zabanya, the Harut, the Raphael? I would like to say yes, but I would like to go back to the original, like the Dynamis, the Kyrios, and the Virtue. I would like to see that. Let me see here. So these questions are coming in like crazy. Strike Freedom is a Gundam that had a good inner gold frame, a bunch of beam spamming, and Gundam head looks aggressive, and it's pilot. Yeah, here we go. Which grunts units from any series are your favorite? Okay, good question. It's hard to say in a way. I'm going based on the nostalgia, but I've always been a fan of the Leo. The Leo has always been my favorite, and I would love to see Bandai bring back the Leo. Even if it's an RE kit, even if it's a high grade kit, I would not mind that. I really would not mind that. Strider, would you build tanks or planes again along with Gunpla? Well, I got a plane, which I got from MosquitoCon when I was doing when they had their raffles. They were raffling off model kits, and I got that. Never got a tank, and I think that would be a lot of. Not that I'm saying it's a lot of work, just it will probably interfere in me building other things, you know. So that's a whole new breed of kit for me to go into. But I will slowly consider it if possible. Snip drying, how you doing? Good morning. A small forecast or a wish for the next RE100. Thank you for your work and channel. A French fan. Ah, nice to meet you. Steve, how you doing? Would you like a Master Grade XE 2.0? Well, I can't say that the Exia is a is a bad Master Grade kit. I just didn't like the toes. And I have it, but I never built it. So I can't to make a 2.0 Exia. I don't know. I can't say for certain if that's a necessity right there. Some would say that the regular one's fine, but if they could fix the 2.0, if you make it a 2.0, fine. The only thing is a small kit. You're gonna make it a little bit bigger. You're gonna make it a little smaller or thinner. I have the real grade XE. I haven't even built that yet, so I have to check that out. Besides, if I'm gonna get an XE, I'd like to get something a little bigger. That's a conversation for another day. Let me see here. You guys went too fast here. Never knew, haven't been following Gunplay news. Oh yeah, then you guys are talking about um, what is it? Gundam guy. I'm in the rut now, and I'm trying to get back into airbrushing. Any ideas? I'm getting motivated back. I just mentioned the question before with someone else. I don't know if you ever heard it. Get yourself one of those cheap starter airbrush kits that's around $20 at Michael's. Go to the section in Michael's where they sell model kits. They also sell paints and stuff like that. It's a little compressed can with a cheapy airbrush. Start going to town with that. Start learning the basics until you're very comfortable, and then move on to the big boys. Amazon has some sets for around maybe $50 to $60. A little compressor with a small cheapy airbrush. I think 50, but I could be wrong. It's just me. Is it just me that likes the Geno Ace Gruntooth? The Geno Ace 2 is a better looking Gruntooth than the Geno Ace. But I can understand. Currently in China, Hong Kong, can't wait to go home and build Gunpla. Oh, Delta, what did you get? Let's see, Carlos, Strider, have watched the Gundam Build Fighter series, and if so, what's your favorite Gundam? Oh, have you ever? Yes, I watched every series that came out. That from you know, I don't. The only okay, you know what? I'll give you this answer. I've never seen Gundam Victory. I have never seen Gundam X, and I never seen Zeta Z Gundam or Double Zeta Gundam. That's something I should watch one day. Let's see here. Oh, and what's your favorite series? Charles Counterattack. My favorite is the MCS Bill Strike, Star Bill Strike, and all the Bill burnings. Okay. Yes. If I missed the question, I apologize. Put the question up again. Let's open up one of these little guys. I got this at Toys R Us, and I thought it was a model kit, and it said it was a model kit, but in reality, it's a PVC Gashapon, whatchamacallit. Oh, nice. I got this at Toys R Us, and I thought it was a model kit, and it said it was a model kit, but in reality, How is this? Oh, okay, we gotta go that way. Then we have this over there. Yeah, this goes there. Huh, that's a little cute. Look at that. It's pretty nice. I like this. I have so many gashapons that's now in a box because I have no room on my shelves anymore. I've been thinking of redoing my shelves again or maybe selling stuff. I have no idea yet. All right, let me see. More questions.
It's a little cute.
Strider, your thoughts on the IBO series and what are your top five suits from it? Okay, good question. Obviously, I think I like the original
Very
Barbatos.
nice. I like this.
Then the Rex, the
I have so
Lupus,
many
the Form
gashapons
6. That was
that's
actually one of my
now in a
favorites.
box
Um,
because I have no room on my shelves anymore.
the Kimaris
I've been
Vidar,
thinking of redoing my
it's
shelves
that
again
I
or
loved, and I'm still pissed at the
maybe
fact that
selling stuff.
Bandai did not make a 1/100
All
scale
right, let's
version of
see.
that.
More
They
questions.
had, I guess maybe they started to lose their faith in that. Um,
Strider, your thoughts on the IBO
the Full
series and
City
what are your top five suits
was
from it?
good.
Okay,
I like
good
that.
question.
The Resin Glaze, I really like its
I
overall
think I like the
design. That would
original
have been a
Barbatos
great
more
1/100 scale
than
version.
the Rex, the
And I
Lupus,
think the
the
Grays,
Form 6.
the
That
Grays,
was actually one of my favorites.
the Grays was one of my favorites too. Are you watching
The
EVO?
Kimaris
What's
Vidar,
EVO? Don't
it's
understand that.
that I loved, and I'm
Uh,
still pissed at the fact
Explain,
that
Dark
Bandai
Angel
did not make
435.
a 1/100
Straighter
scale
thoughts
version
on the
of
Real
that.
Grade Unicorn and the
Then
new Real Grade Inner
I guess
Frame.
maybe they started
I
to
was
lose their faith
reviewing
in that.
that the other day and how that transformation is going to
The Full
be
City
strange.
was good. I like that. The
We
Resin
all know that
Glaze, I
the real
really like its
grade, oh,
overall
sorry, we all
design.
know that the
That would
high
have been a
grade
great 1/100
unicorn
scale
is a
version.
big kit,
And I think the
bigger
Grays,
than the normal grunt suits or other Gundam
one of
set
my
suits
favorites.
that's out there. As a
Are
matter
you
of fact,
watching
let's
EVO? What's EVO? Don't understand that.
let's do some size comparisons. Let me
Strider
get
thoughts
my
on the Real Grade Unicorn and the new Real Grade Inner Frame. I was reviewing that the other day, and how that transformation is going to be
let me show off the
strange.
mechanical version.
We all know that the Real
Let me
Grade
adjust the camera a bit, guys. So hang
high
on a
grade
second.
unicorn is a big kit,
There we go.
bigger than the normal gun suits or other
All right.
Gundam sets that's out there.
So
As a matter of
I'm
fact,
gonna get technical here. So this is a big kit,
let's do some
now fully
size
transformed.
comparisons. Let
And
me get
if
my
you want to know how big it is, here it is compared to the local type. Pretty big.
let me show off
So
the
to get things
mechanical
to
version.
move, that's a
Let
strange
me adjust the
beast
camera a bit,
in
guys. So hang
itself.
on a
The
second.
engineering had to be very, very top notch to do something like that. You have to figure out how they were able to move something that's gonna move a
So
few centimeters
let me get
from one
technical here.
direction with
So
the arms here, the shoulders popping out,
this is a big
the
kit,
chest
now fully transformed.
expanding,
And if you
those
want to
two
know how
little
big it
pieces
is,
flipping out,
here it is compared to
this just
the local
popping
type.
up, taking these parts and then
So to
popping and
get things to
flipping, this one
move,
pulling down, these two legs
that's a
popping up.
strange beast in itself. The
Not to mention the
engineering had to
legs
be
has to
very, very
be
top notch to
yanked
do
up a bit.
something like that. You
The
have to
knees is
figure out how they were
the
able to
knees
do
is going to be
something
a
that's
weird
gonna
thing because
move a
I
few
think you have to
centimeters
like flip something around.
from one
And
direction
let's
with
not
the
forget the
arms
head.
here,
I don't even
the
remember how the
shoulders
head
popping
works.
out, the chest
So
expanding.
if Bandai is
Those
able
two
to
little
figure
pieces
something
flipping
out with
out.
this guy, I
This
don't know.
just
I mean, you got to remember we haven't seen no promotional
these parts
videos
and then
of the real
popping and
grade in
flipping. This
action.
one's pulling
Remember when they
down.
showed the promotional
These two
videos for
legs
the
popping
perfect
out.
grade unicorn? That was perfect. We all saw
Not to
how
mention the
well it
legs
was
has to
done.
be yanked up a bit. The
So
knees is
that
the knees
in
is
its
going to
own
be
right,
weird
I would
thing
like to
because
see the
I
video
think
them
you have to
talking
like
about it and
flip
how to do
something
this.
around. And let's not
All right,
forget
let
the
me go back
head.
to the next
I don't even
question.
remember how the head works.
Uh,
So
I live in the UK and getting Gunpla is
if
expensive since
Bandai is
no
able
one
to
buys
figure
Gunpla a lot
something
here.
out with
So
this
I go
guy,
to
I don't
HK
know.
and it's
I
cheaper and
mean,
there's a larger range of models and
you got
tools.
to
I bought
remember,
the
we haven't
Master
seen
Grade
no
2.0.
promotional
Oh,
videos
Master
of the
Grade
real grade
Freedom 2.0. I never
unicorn.
got that.
Remember when they showed the promotional videos for the
And
perfect grade
Macross
unicorn that was
Delta.
perfect? We all saw how well it was done.
Well, I never got any Macross kits recently,
So
so
that in its own right, I would
yeah.
like to see the video
Strider, will you
them
ever be willing
talking
to
how to do
custom
this.
build a double O Quanta by
All right, let me
piercing
go back to the
two,
question. I don't even remember.
pricing two together in order to
Uh,
be for symmetrical?
I live in the UK and getting Gunpla is expensive
No,
since no one buys
because I'm
Gunpla a lot
not
here. So I go to
For me to purchase two double Quantas, whether it's a real grade or a high grade or a master grade, no, not. I don't see that in any time foreseeable
And
future.
Macross Delta,
We will need an RGF
because I
49
never got
91
any
Gundam.
Macross sets recently, so
Says yes if
yeah,
you agree.
yeah.
No,
Started with the
too
early
small
to custom build a
for an
tank,
F91 is way too small.
piercing two, pricing two together
And
for
good
the
morning, Mr.
foreseeable
TT. I
future.
didn't respond if I didn't. Sorry about that.
No,
Never
because I'm
watched it.
not.
Yeah, I know.
For me to purchase two double Quantas, whether it's a real grade or a high grade
I'm not
or a
really
master
excited about
grade,
the real grade.
no, not
Yeah,
in
F91 is a
any
good
time
movie,
foreseeable
but
future.
it's a bad movie. Good and bad
I will
because
need
they
an
condensed
RGF
the entire manga
91
series into
Gundam,
one
so
movie. I wish it would have been.
yes if
It
you
it
agree.
was filmed. I actually watched it on
No,
YouTube
too small
about a couple of
for
months
an
ago,
F91 is way
and I
too
forgot
small.
how well it was how well it was done in
And
regards
good
to
morning, Mr.
animation.
TT. I didn't respond if I did. Sorry about that.
But I was so
So
disappointed when
yeah,
I said, you know what? I wish I can get the manga and read this because it must have been great.
I'm not really excited about the real grade.
Yes, it is still one of the
Yeah,
unique Gundams of all
F91 is a
time.
good
I do
movie, but it's a bad movie. Good and bad because they condensed
think the
the
only
entire
UC
manga
time
series
I
into
ever
one
watched is
movie. I wish it
Unicorn.
would have been. It was filmed.
Unicorn is
I
a great.
actually watched it
It is a great
on
series.
YouTube
It's something
about a
that
couple of
you know
months ago,
you really do have to
and I
watch.
forgot how well it was. How well it was done in regards to animation.
Anyway, all right. So let me
And I was so
let
disappointed
me
when
get
I said, you know
while
what?
I
I
wait for
wish I
more
can get the
questions to
manga and
come
read
in.
this because it must
Let
have
me
been
give you
great.
some updates. Getting back to doing a live
Yes,
broadcast
it is
because I'm
still one of
also
the
want
unique
to
Gundams of all
see if I
time.
can do another one down the road so I can prepare myself
I think the only
for
time
talking
I
about the
watched
people who you know who entered in the contest
it is
in my
great.
summer
It's
Gunpla
something
custom
that
contest,
you really do have to
and
watch.
I just got the first person who I
All right,
will
so
give out a shout out.
let me
His
get
name is
while
John
I wait for more
Alton
questions to come in.
Go, uh,
Let me
John
give you some updates.
Antolian Go, who just sent me
Getting
his
back to doing a
photographs of
live
his
broadcast
completed
because I'm
build.
also
Now I'm
wanted
not
to
going to show
see
you
if
the
I can do
completed
another
build
one down the
or the
road so I
pictures.
can prepare
And
myself
even I can, even if I want to, I
for
don't know how to do
talking
this
about the people
using the
who
software that I have. That's why
entered
I'm
in the
going to
contest
explore a different
in
software
the
where I can
summer Gunpla
show
custom
off
contest. And
the
I just
pictures. I
got
mean, in order for me to do this,
the
I would probably have to
first
reverse the camera,
person
show
who I will
the
give out
screen
a shout
behind
out.
me, and then you'll see the kit.
His name is
But he did
John
a great
Elton
job
Go.
with the kit, and
John
he's one down.
Elton Go,
I got like
who just
40 to
sent me his
50 to go. You know what? I
photographs of
haven't
his
even
completed
counted
build. Now, I'm not going to
everybody
show
yet,
you the
and
completed
I
build
remembered
or the pictures,
Zacho Aureli is telling me,
and even if I
you know,
can,
be
even
careful
if I
and you know,
want
make
to,
sure
I don't know how to do this
you
using
keep
the
track of
software
all
that I
your
have. That's why I'm
contestants.
going to explore a different software where I can
So I put
show
a
off
every time I receive an email, I put a
the
star,
pictures. I mean, in order
and I
for me to
always
do this, I
respond
would
to
probably have to
everybody saying,
reverse
you
the
know, thank you
camera,
for entering.
show
So now I got to
screen
begin
behind me, and then you'll see
separating
the
their
kit.
names
But he did
into
a
a
great
spreadsheet,
job with the kit,
their
and
entries, and then just
he's
put a
one
check off
down.
saying, okay,
I
he's
got
done, he's done,
40 to
he's done.
50 to
Okay,
go.
he's
You know
still
what? I
working
haven't
on
even
it.
counted everybody yet.
So
I remembered
right now, I
Zacho
just got
Aureli was
emails
telling me,
today
be careful and
with
make sure
pictures of
you
all
keep
the
track of all your
of
contestants.
some people's completed you know work in
So I
progress, which
put
I did
every
ask.
time I receive an
I
email, I
should.
put a
You guys
star,
tell you send me a lot. You know,
and
I
I
have
always
one person that just
respond
sent
to
one pictures. I have
saying,
one
thank
other
you for
person that sent like
entering. And
20.
now I got
I
to
was like,
begin
wow, that's thank you very much.
separating their
And
names
I'm gonna see if
into a
I can try
spreadsheet,
to condense it all in some
their
sort of
entries, and then just put the check off
how
saying,
can I
okay,
say
he's
this?
done,
Some sort of
and he's
viewable
still working on it. So
viewable slideshow,
right now, I just got
which I
emails
will
today
make a video. You know,
with
obviously
pictures of
at the end of all
all
this.
the
And then I'm going to
some
do a
people's
live stream
completed, work in
showing off
progress.
all the completed kits at
I should. You guys
the
still send
time
me a
which I
lot.
did
You know,
mention
I have one
before,
person that just sent one pictures. I have what
and then
20.
you know live telling
Thank
everybody
you very
who
much.
won.
And I'm gonna see if I
So
can try to condense it all in some sort of,
all right, so
how
just
can
give
I
me a
say
few
this?
moments. I'm
Some
going to
sort of
mute the mic for a moment, and I'll be right back. Okay?
viewable slideshow, which I will make a video. You know, obviously at the end of all this, and then I'm going to do a live stream showing off all the completed kits at the time which I did mention before, and then live telling everybody who won. So, all right, so just give me a few moments. I'm going to mute the mic for a moment, and I'll be right back, okay? Viewable slideshow, which I will make a video, obviously at the end of all this. And then I'm going to do a live stream
Okay, we're back.
showing off all the completed kits.
Let's see what other questions you guys are asking me.
Live telling everybody who won. So,
Hold on a second.
all right, so just give me a few moments. I'm going to mute the mic for a moment, and I'll be right back, okay?
Okay, so Ryu Gunpla P, good morning. If I didn't say good morning before, will you make or do more contests? Well, this is a big contest that I just did right now,
Okay,
so
we're back.
I gotta wait until the summer's over. Let's see. I said I was
See
gonna
what
do
other
two
questions
contests this year.
you guys
So
are
this is the
asking.
first one. The second one will be down the road, at the end of the year. So there'll be one more contest. Okay.
Hold on a second.
Uh, Strider, what do you think of the ridiculous amount of
So
variations of
Ryu
Unicorn
Gunpla
Gundam?
P, good morning.
We
If I didn't
have
say good
so
morning
many
before,
variants of the Unicorn for
will
all
you
the
make or
grades.
do
Do
more
you think Bandai
contests?
needs to
Well,
stop?
this is a big contest that I just did
You
right
tell
now,
Bandai they
so
need to stop.
I gotta
Go
wait till
ahead.
the summer's
Go
over.
ahead. You tell them.
Let's
They
see.
can do whatever they want.
I
They
said
can
I
do
was
it.
gonna do two
And
contests.
considering that,
So this is
think
the
about this.
first
All
one.
right.
The second one will be down the road,
Ah,
at the end
made a
of the
mess.
year. So there'll be one more contest. Okay.
Remember, there is
Uh,
regular unicorn,
Strider, what
Banshee,
do you think of the ridiculous amount of
Fenix,
variations of Unicorn Gundam?
and now you multiply
We
that
have so many
by the
variants of
amount
the
of
Unicorn Gundam for
variations,
all
as
the
in
grades. Do you
gloss
think
coated
Bandai needs
version,
to stop?
plated version, clear
You
version,
tell Bandai they need to stop.
special edition
Go
version.
ahead. You tell them. They can do
Multiply that
whatever
by
they
the
want.
grades, the real
All right.
grade, and
And
of course the
considering that,
perfect grade, mega
think
size
about
cell.
this. All right.
Excuse me. Let's see here. Next question. If you have
Remember,
time, you should
there is
watch Lucifer.
regular
It's a great TV
unicorn,
series. I haven't watched a
Banshee,
TV in a long time. I've been watching
Fenix,
Netflix, and I watched
and
the
now you
first episode
multiply
of
that
Castlevania, which is
by the amount of
ridiculously sick.
variations,
So I
as
can't
in
wait to watch
gloss
the next
coated
episode.
version, plated version, clear
Uh,
version, special edition
what
version.
Benda needs to stop making is the
Multiply that by the grades.
Fumiya kits.
Real grade and of course
TT,
the
I'm gonna
mega
say
size cell.
no. I agree with
Let's
you that
see here.
I guess maybe not too many people like the Fumiya kits,
If you have time, you should watch Lucifer.
but this is their way of grabbing
I haven't watched a TV
the
in a long
female
time. I've been
market
watching
attention,
Netflix, and I watched the first episode
and
of
they're
Castlevania, which is
competing with the Frame Mom
ridiculously sick.
girls.
So I can't wait to watch
So,
the next episode.
my opinion, but who knows?
So
Let me
Bandai
see
needs to
here.
stop
Let me
making
rephrase that. Will you conduct
Fumiya
more
kits.
contests in the future? Yes,
TT, I'm
yes,
gonna
of course,
say
of
no.
course. I'm going to do more contests. Yeah.
I agree with you that
Let's see.
I guess maybe not too many
Next time
people
will be
like the
the
Fumiya
Shia.
kits,
Of course, we everybody probably wants that.
but this is their way of grabbing
Who will
the
win,
female
Kimfer or
market
High
attention,
Mobility Zaku? High Mobility Zaku because of high
and
mobility.
they're competing with the
Let's
frame
see
mom
here.
girls.
When I saw the ending of the Bill
So,
Fighters, I was like,
my opinion,
will
but
it only a matter of time
who
before
knows?
Gunpla character will be made into a model?
Let me see
Yeah,
here.
it's true.
Let me rephrase that. Will you conduct
Let's
more
see here.
contests in the future?
Zun,
Yes, yes,
okay, hopefully I'm pronouncing your name correctly, so I apologize if I don't.
Let's see here.
Zhang An
Next time
Bui.
will be the Shia. Of course,
Are you going
everybody
to
probably wants
build the
that.
1/400 scale Macross base attack mode? Have you built
Who will
any
win,
Macross kits?
Kimfer or High Mobility
Okay.
Zaku? High
You
Mobility
probably are new
Zaku.
to my channel. You probably never saw my videos,
Let's see
but
here.
this year I
When I
built the
saw the ending of the
1/400
Bill
scale
Fighters,
Macross,
I was like,
um,
will it only a matter of time
Macross
before Gunpla characters will be made into a
movie
model?
edition,
Yeah,
which
it's
is
true.
the no. The hell am I
Let's see
talking
here.
about?
Zun.
I did build the Macross
Okay,
ship.
hopefully I'm pronouncing your name
In the
correctly,
beginning of
but
this year, I
who
made
knows?
it where I actually put LED lights
Zan
in its
and
thrusters,
Bui.
and I took it to a hobby
Are you
show
going
here in New
to
Jersey
build the
known as Mosquito
1/400
Con,
scale
and
Macross
I
base
won first place
attack mode?
well, I won first
Okay.
place for the kit,
You probably
and
are
I
new to
also
my
won a
channel. You
special
probably never
prize
saw
for
my
being
videos, but this year I built
best
1/400 scale
sci-fi
Macross
for all
attack
categories.
mode.
So I built
Macross.
that kit already. I have the Storm
Movie
Attacker
edition,
version,
which is
and
the
it's I'm looking at it right now, which I
But
did
how
get
old are you?
last year, or was
I
it
just
this
built
year?
the Macross show.
I think it was last year
In the beginning of
when
this year,
Hobbylink
I did
Japan
it
had their sale.
where I actually put LED lights in its thrusters,
Oh wait,
and I
Pat
took it to
Pity
an
Bear
auto
guy
show here
probably
in
has
New
the most
Jersey, right
variations.
over here,
Yes,
and
Pity Bear guy.
I
Those
won
petite guys, bear
first
guys,
place.
is like
And
uh,
well, I
they
won
just
first place with
multiplied all
the
over the
kit,
place.
and I also won a special prize for being, best
I
kit
kind of like how what they
certified
did with
for all categories.
going to one kit
So
that
I
they
built that kit
that's
already,
as a P
and I
Bandai.
have the Storm Attacker
Remember
kit
the
that I
Hoshmal with those little those little robot drone things?
this year.
Now you can get like
I think it was last year.
10 of those, or I don't know if it's
And
5 or 10 or 20 of those in one box. They
oh,
just like repeat it over and over so you can have a swarm of
yes,
these little
Pity Bear.
robot
Those petite
bugs all over the
guys,
place. I
bear
would like to
guys,
see somebody
like
customize that. That would be nice.
they just multiplied all over the place.
Let me see.
I kind of like how what they did with
Let's see
going to one
here.
kit
Oh,
that they
reduce
that's
a
as
little
a
bit
P
of the link.
Bandai. Remember the Hoshmal
I
with
saw it
those
was
little
amazing. I saw, oh yes,
those
thank
little
you, thank you
robot
very
drone
much. Yeah,
things?
I
And
really
you can
had
get like
fun. I had some problems
10 of
with
those,
that,
or I don't know if
and it
it's
was my
5 or
first
10 or
time
20
figuring out
of those in
the
one box.
LED lighting
So you
setup,
just like
but
repeat
that
it over and
that
over
came
so
out
you can
great.
have a swarm of these little robot
Let me see.
bugs
I'm
all
gonna
over the
have to
place.
go
I would
some
like to
more
see
dancing
somebody
expensive as
customize
hell.
that. That would be nice.
Long are you staying live? Oh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna be on for at least another half an hour. I was going to do just an hour, but thank you, TT, for staying on if you can. I should have done an evening show, but last night was couldn't do it, and tonight I can't. Tonight I'll be releasing episode 1 of my build
And it was
of
my
the
first
Schwartz
time
Ritter.
figuring out the
Schwartz, excuse me.
LED lighting
Yeah,
setup,
sure.
but
I'm thinking of the
you can
Grays
get
Ritter.
like a swarm of
Here's
these
a
little
question: what I want everybody to
bugs
answer?
all over the place.
If I can Gundam build, if Gundam build file concept was a thing, what Gundam will you build for the game?
I was going to do just an hour, but thank
Mm,
you, TT, for staying on if you can.
I would like to see a custom.
I should have done an evening
I would like to
show,
see a
but
unicorn.
last night was couldn't do
I
it,
would
and
like to see
tonight I
somebody
can't.
customize a
Tonight I'll be releasing
unicorn
episode
for
one
build
of
fighters.
my build of the Schwartz Ritter. Schwartz, excuse me.
Do you like
Yeah,
Yu-Gi-Oh?
sure. I'm thinking of the Grays Ritter.
I will say no
Here's a
because I
question
was never into card games.
everyone can answer. If I can Gundam build
Yu-Gi-Oh had a
file
weird look
concept
to
was
it,
a thing. What
and I
Gundam will
never
you
did
build
like the American
for
dub,
the
especially one of
game?
the characters that had a weird way of talking. So sorry.
Mm,
Efert Schneid. Oh, how you doing?
I would like to see a
What do you think about the new Full Metal Panic series? And
I would
what
like to see
designs
a
of the series
unicorn.
would you like to see animated?
I would like
All
to
right,
see somebody
I
customize
am
a
a big fan
unicorn
of
for
Full
build
Metal
fighters.
Panic. Season 1,
Do you
Fumafu,
like Yu-Gi-Oh?
and Second Raid.
I will say no
And
because I was
I
never into
actually was
card games.
watching the series in
Yu-Gi-Oh had
bits
a
and
weird
pieces
look to
on
it,
YouTube
and
to
I never did
get
like the American
accustomed
dub,
with it.
especially one of the characters that had a
So
weird way of talking. So,
I do like it. As a matter
Efert
of fact,
Schneid. Oh, how you
I've
doing?
been
So, what do
meaning
you think of the new Full Metal Panic
to
series?
get
This
another like
series
a
is like
Full Metal
kind of
Panic
weird
kit, but
because I
I don't
am a
know.
big fan of
Kotobukiya's
Full Metal
been
Panic.
acting weird lately. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm saying that.
Fumafu
I mean,
and
the
Second
only
Raid.
Full Metal Panic kit that I have is this little
And
SD guy right here,
I actually was watching
which is really
the
nice. It's
series
small too,
in bits and pieces on
compared
YouTube
to.
to
Let's
get
see, what was the
accustomed
recent
with it.
SD kit that I made?
So
I haven't built no SD kits this year.
I do like it.
Oh, I gotta build one.
I've been
I gotta build an SD kit.
meaning to
I haven't done one in a while.
get another like
But yes,
I don't know.
there was that red one that I saw that was on one of the
Weird with it. I don't know why.
Robot War
I
games
mean,
that
the
I'm.
only Full Metal
If
Panic
I
kit that
see
I
it on
have is
sale,
this
I'll
little
definitely
SD
get
guy
it.
right here, which is really nice. It's
I haven't built
small
no Kotobukiya kits in a long time.
compared to
Other than,
what was the recent one that
no,
I
that's
made.
right. Other
I
than
haven't
this
built
guy.
no SD kits this year.
So I have to think of what I
I
have to
gotta
do.
build one.
Okay,
I
let me
love an SD
see.
kit.
More
I haven't done one in a while.
questions.
But yes,
Haros. We have Haros.
there was that red one that I saw that was on one of the Robot War games that I'm.
When
If I
did Full
see it
Metal
on
Panic get
sale,
a
I'll
new
definitely
series?
get it.
They've announced it, and there was previewing. I think they were
But I
doing
haven't built
previews a
quite a
few weeks
few
ago at
kits
a
in a
recent
long
con.
time,
So I
other than
think we're
Full
gonna
Metal
get it
Panic.
next year,
No,
2018.
that's right.
Do you like Double
This
O?
guy.
Yeah, I like it. Pretty nice.
So I have to
With
take a
series or model, I like it. Okay, let me see. Lance, hey, how you doing? It's gonna. I'm sorry if I didn't say good morning if I didn't see you. Only seen the first woman from the TSR. Yeah, I know. You gotta watch the original. The original one is great. Do you like Sea Destiny? When did Full Metal kind of get a new series? They've announced it, and I'm a bit of a nitpick in a way,
I think they were doing
Marquis.
previews a few weeks ago at a recent
But
con,
I will watch.
but
I
they're
would
going to get it
say,
next year, 2018. Do you
when I
like
was
it?
watching Sea Destiny, everything was good up to episode 10 or 11. I think it was either 10 or 11 when freedom was introduced and when Kira picked, rescued his sister. Up to that, I was like, I'm done. I was done. I still hold the episode where freedom was introduced as one of my favorite moments in Gundam Seed. That was the only thing I'll say. MFG, good morning. And your question is, what is your top five master grade up for 2017? And who someone's done this video? Oh, I got a hater. Good morning, hater. How you doing? Nice to meet you. I hope that I could try to please you as best as I can. All right, top five master grades for 2017. Well, obviously we're getting. I've already built the Providence. We got the Justice. And even though I'm giving away a double Zeta Gundam, I have to buy another one for myself, of course. Your question is, what is your top five master grade? But we haven't heard no any announcements of other Gundams out there, master grades announcements, and that's not going to happen until the end of somewhere around August. We'll get the notifications from either Bandai or reliable sources letting us know what the possible kits that we'll be seeing after September, because we have October, November, December, the holiday time. Um, I'll go with P Bandai because I've been looking into the possibility of buying a P Bandai. I do like the. All right, I haven't purchased the GM Sniper, but I would like to get the White Dingo version. And I actually am been. I've said this before. I want to get a GM, whether it's the original GM, whether it's the 2.0, whether it's the GM Command, which I'm actually considering of rebuying it again. But for new ones, maybe I would like to get the GM3, but it's a really expensive kit. That's why I got the GM3 high grade. So yeah, those are the kits that I'm seeing that's coming out for 2017, or what I think is the top master grades for 2017. What is your favorite grade or kit? Mine is the master grade. You can't deny the master grade. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's see here, Shredder. What Gundam or Grunts do you hate and or dislike? I would say Victory because I was never a big fan of how its design was and all that stuff. Those are the kits that I'm seeing that's coming out for. As for Grunts, I'm trying to remember. I'll have to get back to you on that. So hold that thought. If Gundam Build Fighters was a game, does everybody you that does everybody does everything you in the anime, how hype would you be? Very high. It would be something different, Hardhead. And good morning. Let's see here. Okay. Strider Prime, what do you think about the Master Grade Turnex? It's one of the most unique kits. Yes, I do see. I do believe it is a unique kit. A couple of years ago, somebody brought that kit to Comic Con for the Gundam Builders World Cup. This guy did a amazing job with giving an amazing paint job, and he gave me the product that he used. Don't know if I ever want to get into it though. Let's see here. Lately I've been buying like classic kits, and I think down the road I may end up getting that kit as well. So who knows? A couple of years ago, somebody brought that. Yes, Lance. I just answered a few moments ago was the master grade. So thank you, which was one of my favorite master grade. Which 144 scale kit you enjoyed the most? Well, I have to say this guy was the one that I enjoyed. It is a great, easy kit to build. It's a little expensive. I know some people are complaining for something like this. It should be. But here's my thought on why it is
Lately I've
a
been buying
little bit
these classic
expensive.
kits, and I think down the road I may end up getting that kit as well. So
I think Bandai went the extra mile in engineering to make it easy, to make it simple, to make it, um, you could say, user friendly for a professional and for a
well, I have to say
beginner.
this guy was the one that I got.
This is a great beginner kit. It is an expensive kit, but it is a great beginner kit, and it's a great canvas for whatever scratch building ideas you
But
have.
here's my
I just saw a
thought on
few
why
video
it is
pictures on
a little bit
Facebook. Somebody did
expensive.
a great job replacing the head, giving it a different head, giving it a different
I think
weaponry and
Bandai
backpack,
went the extra
overall
mile
designs.
in
I think
engineering
he did something where he put actual vents here and gave it a good pink, green
to
job,
make it, you could say,
military paint
user
job here.
friendly for a professional and
So
for
this is
a
a great
beginner.
kit to work with.
This is a
So
great
for
kit.
this year,
It is an expensive kit,
I've
but it
been
is a
happy
great
to build
beginner
this
kit,
little guy.
and it's a great canvas for
Let's see here. Do
whatever
you have any perfect grades? I have
scratch building ideas you
two
have.
perfect
I
grades. I
just saw
have
a
the
few
perfect grade
video
Unicorn
pictures
Gundam
on
and the
Facebook.
Strike
Somebody
Freedom,
did a
which
great
is
job
already
replacing the head, giving it a different
fell,
head,
broke,
giving a different
and it's in a box.
weaponry and backpack,
And I should
overall
repair it.
designs. I think he did something where he put actual
Have you
vents here
played the
and gave it
newest
a good
Gundam
pink
versus on the
green
PlayStation
job,
4?
um, you know,
Well, Delta, just so you
military
know,
paint job here.
I do not have a
So
PlayStation 4.
this is
I
a
still have my
great kit to
PlayStation
work with.
3.
So for this
And
year,
because I bought a new computer last year,
I've been
I
happy
haven't
to
played
build
my
this.
PlayStation 3 in over 2 years. Let's see here. Do you have any perfect grades? I have two perfect
However,
grades. I have the perfect grade Unicorn Gundam play and the something Strike else Freedom, which on the PlayStation View because you can play PlayStation Vita games, and I'm looking into the possibility of getting either Super Robot Wars or Gundam G Generations. The English version, that is. Well, Delta, just so you know. Leviathan's Shed is a red guy from. Oh
and
yes.
because I bought a new
Oh, okay,
computer
that's
last
the
year,
name. Okay,
I haven't played
cool.
my
Good
PlayStation
to know,
3
Efer.
in
Thank
over
you.
two
Thank you for
years.
letting me know. Steve, non-Gundam question. What is your stance
However,
on guns?
I may play
Oh,
something else on the PlayStation
I'm
View
not a gun fan.
because you can play PlayStation Vita games,
I
and I'm
like
looking into the
guns,
possibility
but
of
I don't
getting
like guns.
either Super
It's
Robot Wars or Gundam
I'm
G
like in
Generations,
between. I mean, I
the English version. That is.
how can I say this? I don't want to piss people off, but I'll say this. You know, obviously, guns is out there as same as knives, cars, planes, jets. You know, you can't get rid of it. It's like, you know, when the scientists invented the nuclear bomb, it's now out there. We can't bottle that. It's the responsibility of the human being
I
to
like
know when and
guns,
when not to use
but
it.
I don't like guns.
I will say this.
I'm
Hold on,
looking
I will
into
say
getting.
this.
I mean,
The greatest
how can
weapon
I say this?
that any
I don't want to
person
piss people
has
off, but I'll say
is
this.
not what I
Obviously,
just mentioned. The greatest
guns is
weapon
out there as same as
is their
knives,
mind.
cars, planes,
That is the
jets.
greatest weapon.
You know,
Anybody can think of
you
anything
can't get rid
with
of
their
it.
mind
It's
and
like,
can do horrible
when the
things.
scientists
It
invented the
is that
nuclear
mind
bomb,
has
it's
to
now
learn
out
how
there.
to know when to
You
use it,
can't bottle that.
when not to use it,
It's the
and have
responsibility of the human
the
being
responsibility
to know
not
when
to
and when
even
not to
think
use it.
about it. You know,
I will
all
say
life is
this.
precious.
Hold on, I will
We
say
should just
this.
enjoy it in virtual, not
The
in
greatest
reality.
weapon
So
that any
hopefully,
person has
that's my two
is
cents in that.
not what I just
All
mentioned.
right,
The
next
greatest
question.
weapon is their mind.
Let's see
That is the greatest
here.
weapon.
Okay. Yeah,
Anybody can think
it'll
of
do,
anything
but the
with
Gundam
their
designs
mind
aren't
and
bad.
do
Okay.
horrible things.
Out of all the
That
IBO
mind
kits you've
has to
built
learn
so
how
far,
to
which one
know
is
when to
one of your
use it,
favorites?
when to not
Um,
to use it,
I
and
would
have
still
the
say,
responsibility not to
let's see here. I'm
make it.
looking at them right now.
All life is precious. We should just enjoy
Well,
it in virtual,
I
not in
like,
reality.
you know, I'll pull this guy out
Hopefully,
because
that's my two
this was
cents
an
in
easy
that.
build, and I was
All right.
deeply surprised with it as well. So I'll put you to the side.
Let's see
And
here.
it's this guy,
Okay. Yeah.
the Grays Ritter
Okay. Out of all the
Carta.
IBO
Not
kits
Carta.
you've
Well, yeah,
built
well, this
so
is the
far,
Carta
which
version,
one
but I
is
did
your
it
favorite?
the custom from the last
I
episode
will
of
say,
IBO, where McGillicuddy was piloting this, and you know that's when he was doing well with this kit, with this mobile suit. So yeah. Do you like Resident Evil games? Yes. I like Resident Evil 4. I love Resident Evil 5.
and it's this
Didn't
one,
finish Resident Evil 6.
the
Hmm.
Graze Ritter.
Yeah, I know the Freedom or the
Part two,
Angelic type
and
and
that
the
part two. Well,
Destiny
yeah,
and
well,
more
this is the
evil
party version, but I did
and
it
yeah, right.
the custom from the
What do
last
you hope
episode of
the
IBO,
most Bandai will release? Oh yeah, what do you think Bandai will
where
release? Okay.
McGillicuddy was
Well,
piloting this, and that's when he was doing well with this mobile suit. So
I
yeah,
would like again. I think I mentioned this earlier this morning. I was talking about the fact that maybe they should make a a Kshatriya Master Grade, which I'm hoping they would do. You do know that there's engineers in that building designing how to make the Kshatriya as a Master Grade, and they have the prototype right next to the right next to the 400 160th scale no grade kits and the Master Grade H3 and FX. They have it there. They just didn't release it yet. So that is what I'm more hoping for to see. I would like to also see a Master Grade, and this is going off. I would like to see a Master Grade Jagan. I think Jagan needs a Master Grade love because with so many GM kits that came out recently in Master Grade form, I think the Jagan should be the next because there's so many variants for this. I would love to see the Char's counterattack version. I would like to see the unicorn version or any other version. I don't know, based off whatever manga. So I would like to see a Master Grade version of the Jagan. All right, next. Handheld pistol. Do you know if the any hobby shop that you can trade in a Gundam model kit completed in a box, like sealed in a box? No, I don't think I know any place. The if you're trying to sell off your build kits, best chance is either go to a flea market or something like that. Find somebody online who's willing to trade with, or eBay. That's the only thing I can think of. I thought it was the only good. Oh, thank you, Steve. Thank you, Lewis. How you doing? You're back. The McGillis. Yes, it looks great. Guess which high grade kit I'm excited for? I don't know. The E for Shine, of course. Quan the noob. Hello, how you doing? We have a third party one more has go for Cassandra Prime to review once. Yes, I do remember she did. I'm not my stance on third party. They do a great job, but I've never built a third party. I mean, to tell you the truth, I still have the third party EXS Gundam SD version, and I haven't built that yet. So no, the Jigen never got a master grade. You're thinking of the Justa, the Justa. All right, so let's open up another box here. Put this over here. Since we're talking about unicorns before, let's open this. Hmm. Oops, sorry. Yesterday, me and Prime 92 and a friend of ours watched episode 8, which was the last episode of Origins. No, excuse me, Origins. Thunderbolts. And oh my God. Please tell me you guys did not want that new GM kit with that flyer. We were like gushing over that. I had to watch it again. I want as a master grade. No, excuse me. Oh yeah, I was gonna say high grade, but master grade will do. It's like,
me and
God
probably
damn it.
two and a friend
We
of
had
mine
we had
watched
the other Gundam kit that came out
which was the last
from
episode
Thunderbolts.
of
We have
Orphan
none of the at guys, and I'll talk about the at guys in a moment.
Thunderbolts.
Um,
And
but
oh my God,
The
please tell me you guys
Golf
did not
flight
want
type,
that
I was like,
new
wow, I
Neo
want
kit
that. It's especially with the Dodai.
with that flyer.
All right, now
We
this is
got
a
the
really
best
cool
show of the
kit. I
year.
like this. This is
I
the
want
from the
I want that. I
FWSD
want the Master
Gundam
Grade.
N
Excuse me,
Neo
Master Grade.
series. So
I was gonna say high grade,
all right,
but
this
Master Grade
needs to
as well too.
be
It's like,
put
God
there.
damn it! We had
Oh, it wasn't
we
pushed
had
in all the
the
way.
other Gundam kit that
All right.
came out
Oh wow, this is
from
really cute.
Thunderbolts.
Good
We
detail
had
on
none of
this
the
little guy.
at guys, and I'll talk about the at guys in a moment. Um,
Yeah,
but
nice, very nice.
The
Put
Golf
him right
flight
there.
type, I was like, wow, I want that. It's especially with the Dodai. All right, now this is a
Let's see
really cool
here.
kit.
I want a master
This is
grade
the from the
build burning. Yes, that's
FWSD
something
Gundam
that we
N
should get.
Neo
I
series.
would totally agree
So
with. The build burning should have been made as a master grade.
oh, it wasn't pushed in all the way.
I mean,
All right. Oh wow, this is
considering
really
that
cute.
pretty much all the master grade
Good
kits
detail
was
on this
based
little guy.
off another kit,
Yeah,
they could do
nice,
that.
very
But
nice.
then again, I do remember building one of the ground G Gundam kits,
Let's
master
see
grade, a
here.
while
I want a
back,
master grade
and
build
I
burning. Yes,
think
that's
in order for
something
them
that
to
we
do
should
something
get.
like that,
I
they
would
should
totally
make a
agree with
2.0 of G
the
Gundam.
build burning should have been made as
What
a
do you think
master
of
grade.
that? I think G Gundam should be getting a 2.0.
I
I,
mean,
I, I, I I will
considering that pretty
support
much all
that.
the
I will
master grade
support
kits was
that
based
because then
off
that will lead into the
another
build
kit,
burning.
they could do that.
I don't know if people
But then
ask, but
again, I do remember
what are your thoughts
building
on the robot Tamashi
one of
skirts?
the
You know what?
G Gundam kits, master grade,
About
a
a few
while
months
back.
ago, I went to Tamashi Nation's event in New York
In
City.
order for
Took some
them to
photographs.
do
I posted
something like that,
online,
they should make a 2.0.
and I was going to take a video, but I kind of
What do you
it,
think of that?
it didn't turn
G
out
Gundam should
well,
be getting a
so I couldn't
2.0.
post that. So I'm sorry.
I
I did look at the
support that. I will support that
F91
because then that will lead into the build burning.
metal build version that they had there. But I have never got around to
What are
purchasing
your thoughts on the robot
a Gundam
Tamashi skirts? You know
considered
what?
Gundam toy. But you know
About a few
they
months
are
ago, I went
respectable
to
in their own
Tamashi
rights.
Nation's
So
event in New York City.
yeah,
Took some photographs. I posted
I think it's a
online,
great series
and I
of
was gonna take a
kits if you're
video, but I
willing to
kind of
get it.
it didn't turn out well, so I couldn't
Let's
post
see
that. So I'm
here.
sorry.
The Golf Custom from Thunder looks
I
some
did
it
look at
was
the
effing amazing. Yes,
F91
it does. It does.
a
Now I'm actually
metal build
considering maybe, you know,
kit there.
if Bandai has yet to announce it,
I have
you
never
know that a
gotten
lot of
around
people are going to
to
buy the
purchasing
original Golf Custom
a
and
Gundam
make it into the flight type.
considered Gundam toy.
That could be a possibility, but I could
But
be wrong.
you know they are respectable in their own rights.
Let's see. Are you
So
planning on getting the Power
yeah,
Rangers Megazord model kit?
I think it's a great
Is there a model kit?
series of kits
I
if
didn't.
you're
Wait.
willing to get.
Hold on. Question. Hold on. Is it a model kit?
Let's see here.
Or
The
is
Golf
it a
Custom from
toy that
Thunderbolts
they refer to it as a
was
model kit?
effing amazing. Yes,
Hardhead,
it does.
if
Now
you
I'm
have a
actually
link, you
considering,
got my email
you know,
address. I'm
if
striderprime at
Bandai has yet
gmail.com.
to announce
Send me
it,
the link so I
you
could
know
take a
that a
look at
lot of
that.
people are going
I've
to
heard of
buy
it,
the
I've just
original
never
Golf
seen it. And I know
Custom
Prime is going
and
to
make it
probably
into the
smack me in the
flight
head
type.
saying, yes, I talked about it before.
That could be a
If
possibility.
Bandai was going to reduce their grades, if they ask,
Let's see. Are you
choose
planning
three
on getting the
grades of
Power
Gunpla,
Rangers Megazord model kit?
if they
Is
ask
there a
you to
model
choose
kit?
three grades
I didn't.
to
Wait,
be
hold
still
on.
produced.
Hold on. Is it a model kit
Hmm.
or is it a toy that they refer to it as a model kit?
MFG. Let me
Hardhead.
think about that. I'm gonna step away
If
for
you
a
have a
few
link, you
moments,
got my
so
email address,
I'm gonna
striderprime at
put you guys on mute.
gmail.com.
So hang on a
Send
second.
me the link so I could take a look at that. I've heard of it. I just never seen it. And I know Prime is going to probably smack me in the head saying, yes, I talked about it before. If Bandai was going to reduce their grades, if they ask, choose three grades of Gunpla, if they ask you to choose three grades to be still produced. Is it a model kit
Hmm.
or is it a toy that they refer to it as a model kit?
MFG. Let me
Hardhead.
think about that. I'm gonna step away
If
for
you
a
have
few
a link,
moments,
you
so
got my
I'm
email
gonna put
address,
you on. I'm gonna put you guys on mute.
striderprime@gmail.com.
So hang on a
Send me
second.
the link so I could take a look at that. I've heard of it. I just never seen it. And I know Prime is going to probably smack me in the head saying, yes, I talked about it before. If Bandai was going to reduce their grades, if they ask, choose three grades of Gunpla
I'm gonna step away for a few moments, so I'm gonna put you guys on mute. So hang on a second. Okay. So to answer the question, I just had to step away for a moment, so I apologize. The question is if Bandai was going to reduce the grades, if they asked you to choose three grades of Gunpla to be still produced, which grades will it be? I think it's a weird question, but I think I know what you're saying. You're probably saying if Bandai decides to stop producing this type of grade, but focusing on another one, uh, you gotta remember, it depends on how the market works. SDs are easy to make, in my opinion, because there are fewer parts. High grades, excuse me, the high grade kits is the de facto product line because you can build build a lot of kits on high grade. I think, in my opinion, the amount of work that they do, it could be like either 3 to 1, meaning it takes four master grade, not three master, maybe 3 to 4 to 1. So it could be either 3 to 4 high grade kits to make one master grade kit. So you got to think of in production of how they're going to produce and distribute something, to the masses. And of course, it depends on the popularity. Now, I think the market has already been saturated with a lot of Gundam kits because I've been to a few stores, and there's a lot of excess type of kits there that's been sitting there. So it depends on the popularity, who's going to buy it, and all that stuff. Master grades has been slowly being reduced because I remember there was like a few years that they were pumping out like 5 to 6 master grades to the public. There was no such thing as P Bandai back then, and that is the one thing that I think they have been slowly reducing the production of making master grades. That's my how I see it. And then, of course, you can't say anything about real perfect grades because perfect grades is like once every once every Halley's comet comes around. So you can't remove that. But real grades has now been gaining in popularity. So that one would I have a feeling if Bandai is shifting, we may be seeing more RE kits than master grade kits. But again, it all depends on the popularity. It depends on the what we want. Because remember, I think Bandai does not go based on what the world says. Bandai goes based on what Japan says, on what their people say, and then they distribute it out. But of course, I think they're also going through. They have their own people around the world doing surveys and stuff like that. Asia is predominant Gundam, territory. So if you go to China, you go to the Philippines, you go to Singapore, you go to Australia. Those guys are like monsters, just building these kits and making amazing custom details. America is now starting to catch to make year and maybe the year. Well, America is starting to catch up with Mr. Dash's build, with Child of Mecha's build, all those guys, and then of course Europe is not far behind. So they go based on how what the territory wants. So I don't think we're going to see a reduction. We're just going to see smart designs to cater to those who want to start building or want something different. Hopefully I said it correctly. So, let's see here. Let's see here. How grade, real grades, perfect grade. Real grades is also like 3 a year, so we don't have to worry about that. Yes, it's a model kit. Okay, good. It's a model kit. Well, send me the email. Do a high grade Gundam X model that would be.
to cater to those
Do a high
fans.
grade
So
Gundam
once
X mount. That would be
hopefully I
perfect.
said
I
hopefully I said it
purchased a
correctly.
Gundam X mount and I gave it away.
Let's see
I don't
here.
know why, but I did. How about high grade RE Mega Size? Oh man, P gauge.
Real grades is
Pretty.
also like 3 a year, so we don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, don't know.
Yes, it's a model kit. Okay,
Okay.
good. The model kit's cool.
Stride, Ryo says, Strider, have you finished the IBO series? If so, what do you feel about all the deaths? Well,
Do a high
I
grade
think
Gundam X mount.
they
That would
went
be
a
perfect.
route.
I purchased the Gundam X mount and I
They
gave it
Bandai
away.
decided to go through
I don't
something
know
that
why,
we were
but
all
I did.
expecting not to happen,
How about high grade RE Mega
and that's a
Size?
good thing.
P gauge.
You can't
Pretty.
always say the good guys always win. Well, they win in in a way, but there's always personal sacrifices. You
Okay.
know that
Stride.
that
Ryo says,
happens.
Strider, have you finished the
You
IBO
know
series? If so, what do
that
you feel
happens in the
about
world.
all the deaths? Well, I think
It's a shame
they
that
went a route.
that they are
They
those
Bandai
characters that we
decided to
were
go
all
through
watching
something
had to
that
go.
we
I
were
think
all
I think
expecting not
the
to
end
happen.
was nigh when we saw that girl get
And that's a good
killed
thing.
in the
You can't
what do you call it,
always say the good guys
in the
always win.
base.
Well,
I
they
forgot her
win in a
name, but
way,
she was the
but
one that
there's
was
always
in love with
personal
the bigger guy.
sacrifices. You know
And then of course
that
she gets assassinated while she was holding the
yeah
bear that looks like
that
him.
happens in the world.
And then you kind of saw the writing in the wall saying, "Oh my
It's a
God, you
shame
know,
that
this is now getting a little real,
they
a little too
those
real." But then,
characters that we were
it's
all
an
watching
anime.
had to go. I think
But that direction,
the end was nigh when we saw
that
that
direction was like,
girl
okay,
get
that was gonna
killed in
happen.
the
I have
get killed
nothing
in
bad
the
to say
what do you
that.
call
I
it
think
in the
I think
base.
on its
I
own,
forgot her name, but she was the
how it's
one
well
that
done.
was
It
in love
was
with the
more
bigger guy.
story than action,
And then
and I
of
think that
course
was great
she gets
because
assassinated while she was
we
holding
like
his
mindless
bear
violence, but we
that
want
looks like him.
to think about it.
And then you kind
We
of saw
do
the writing in
really
the
want to
wall saying,
think
"Oh
about
my God,
characters, and we have to get.
this is
I
now
think
getting a
they
little
probably took a
too real,
page
too real." But then
or a
you know
sense of how like a Game of Thrones is,
but
or
that direction was like,
or The
okay,
Walking Dead.
that was gonna happen.
You know,
I
I
have
think
nothing
this
bad to say that.
past
I think
century, TV viewing,
on its own,
whether it's
how it's well
on
done.
standard
It was more story
standard
than action,
television,
and I think
cable
that was great
television,
because
streaming
we
services,
like mindless violence, but we
the
want
new shows that's out there
something
that's
important,
catching
and we
popularity,
do really
they're
want
now really focusing on
characters
the
in the story.
characters'
I think
development,
they probably
and
took
you're
a
starting to
page
get into it,
or a sense
you
of
know?
how like
And it
Game
doesn't
of
matter if it's
Thrones
a
is,
fantasy, if it's a
or
superhero
or
series,
or
or just a normal drama of
or The Walking Dead.
it now
You know,
tugs
I think
into you a little bit
this
more.
past
It's now becoming a little
century
too real,
TV
and I
viewing,
think that's
whether
where
it's on
Sunrise, not Bandai, Sunrise
standard
took that
television,
direction,
cable television,
and it
streaming
played
services,
to our hearts pretty well.
the
So
new shows
I
that are
feel
out there
sad
that's
that
catching popularity,
we lost
they're now
a
really,
great
really
character right
focusing on
there,
the character's
but he will
development,
forever be
and
lived
you're
on,
starting to get
forever be
into it.
remembered in our hearts as
It doesn't
a
matter if it's a
badass pilot
fantasy, if it's a
who fought to
superhero
the end.
series,
He really
or just a
fought to the end.
normal drama of
All right, so that was
it, it,
my
it
take on
now
IBO.
tugs into you a
Next,
little bit more.
uh,
It's becoming a little too
must have
real,
missed a few things here. Okay,
and I think that's where
email not working.
Sunrise and
What, your
Bandai
email or my email?
took that
I
direction,
don't know. It's striderprime
and
at
played
gmail.com.
to our hearts pretty
Which
well.
do you
So
think is the
I feel
saddest moment
sad that we
in
lost,
Gundam anime? Well, I just mentioned that a few moments
a great
ago.
character right there,
Um,
but he will
but I think
forever be remembered
I'm going to go with the
in our hearts
first
as a
saddest moment
badass pilot
In Gundam
who fought to the end. He really
Gundam anime.
fought to the end.
War in the Pocket.
All right, so that was my
How many of you people remember War in the Pocket?
next.
In that last episode when he lost his best friend,
Email
the
not
kid,
working.
I think it was
Your email or my
Alfonso, I
email?
forgot his name, where he
It's
befriended
Strider
the
Prime
Zaku pilot, and
at
we were all
gmail.com.
getting into the Zaku pilot. He
What do you
was
think
really
is
a
the
cool
saddest
kid,
moment
cool guy,
in
and
Gundam anime? Well, I just
then of
mentioned
course he
that
died,
a
and
few
then he
ago.
just realized that war,
But I
it
think
was it was
I'm gonna
a
go with the
child's
first
view of war.
saddest moment
He thought it was
in
cool,
Gundam
but then there's the
Gundam anime.
reality of it, and it hit
Because
him really hard. So that was that
how many
was
of you people
the
remember
first
War in the
saddest moment that
Pocket
I saw
in that last
in Gundam.
episode when he lost his best friend? The kid. I think it was
I think Ari and
Alfonso. Is that
Bandai
correct?
way. Was
where
Benders was
he's
saying,
going to
"Here's the
be
one
the
that's
sidekick
in. It's
pilot,
a
and
simplified, easy."
we
But
won't
yeah,
really
I
get
do
into the
think
Doctor
so,
relationship. But
Delta,
really,
in
he
reference to
was
the RE line.
dying. Then of course he died, and then he just
Tekragon
realized that
was the good
there,
guy. They just did
it
bad
was
things.
it was a child's view of war.
And
He thought it was
I'm
cool,
quoting a
but there's
phrase
there's
from
the reality of it, and it hit him
the
deep.
Dark
So
Knight movie.
that was the first
You can
satisfaction
either
I
die a
saw
hero
in
or
Gundam.
live long enough to be the villain. Let's see here. Think it was probably to Zachary Realist. I mentioned that the pilot of the Curie. Yes, the Head Curie. Yes, I remember that. Tekragon was the good guy. They just did bad things. Laughter, I guess. Laughter. That's right. Laughter. Thank you. Thank you, Tansen, for clearing that up. What do I need to type in Google? I think it was. Can't believe I had more deaths than I've recorded good night. Not counting the grunts, so it's only deaths of actual characters with development. Yeah, I know that. That's the one thing. Forget about the volunteer pilot that was joined by the enemy. It was all those characters. Not all of them though, because the one person that I forgot his name is he's the blonde guy. I forgot. I didn't realize that he survived. I thought he was gonna die. What do I need to type in Google? Can't believe I had more deaths than I've recorded good night. I'm really interested into side stories. I would like to see more side stories videos. Forget about the volunteer pilot that was joined by the enemy. It was all those. All right, so right now we're all talking about it. Yeah, I know. IBO has been. IBO is so fresh in our brain, and unfortunately, it feels bad that I don't want to watch another episode of it, or not a no, not another episode, but more of a uh, it's not a series that you could rewatch over and over again. Cartoon Network had it cycled through here on season one, and I watched one of the episodes, but from season one, I think it was when they were already heading to Earth. No, not heading to Earth. That was I saw the episode where they were leaving the colony and they were about to get attacked by Galahorn, but because of this girl's broadcast, everybody stopped, and because she influenced a few people back home. So that was one of the episodes that I remember. Cartoon Network had it cycled through here on season one. Okay, I was actually thinking of disconnecting. It's now 10:11. I'll do another 30 minutes.
No,
Any other
not
questions
heading to
before I
Earth.
go?
That was I saw the
In 30 minutes?
episode where
Okay.
they were
Which
leaving the
female
colony
character you
and they
think
were
are the
about
most
to they were
attractive
about
from
to get
Gundam
attacked
anime
by
and
Galahorn,
why?
but because of this girl's broadcast, everybody
Ooh, well,
stopped, because
um,
she
that's a good
influenced a few
question.
people back home.
Let's see.
That was one of the episodes.
The captain of the Archangel. That's one. Uh, I wish I knew about. I'm very bad with names. Um, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm pretty bad with this. I can't even answer those questions, so I apologize. Yes, Taki. Remember Taki with his sister? He survived. That was good. You're welcome. I'm glad that you got the giveaway that I sent. Oh, good. Thank you for reminding me. Where the hell is this other guy? I just sent him a mess. All right. Hold on. Hold your horses. Stop the phones and don't touch that dial. I'm gonna go back to a video. I'm trying to remember the video, but I did announce the winner of the kit that I did. All right, hold on. Oh, good. Thank you for reminding me. Where the hell is this other guy? I just sent him a mess. All right, hold on. Yeah, I said. All right, so about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, I announced who won the G Self Assault Pack kit, and the person was comment number 49, Wes Donchan. I sent a message saying that, you won this kit. Send me an email with your address so I can send it to you. That was on the 23rd of June. I'm giving him until the 23rd of July. If this guy does not respond to me, I'm redoing the question thing again, the randomization again, and I'm gonna pick another winner because this guy has yet to respond. So West Dushin, hello, I got your kit. If you want it, email me with your address so I could send it to you. If you don't send it to me, if you don't send me anything within until July 31st, 23rd, you're disqualified, and I'm going to the next person. Okay? So there you go. All right, so let's see here. I think Marion was a big. Yeah. We're all talking about big groups. All right. Yes. How about the new Dentalian kit? Do you interested in that design? I was watching the build that Prime was talking about. She sent it to me, and uh, it's nice. But let me tell you something. I just got a lot of kits recently, and I'm going to now stop buying more kits because if I buy more kits, I don't know where to put them. Well, no. Um, I'm stopping because obviously I want to concentrate on my builds. I want to concentrate on my scratch build so I can continue on. Um, and then of course I am making I already getting ready to purchase the kits for the contest so I could send it to you guys. Well, to the winners. And pretty much I'm stopping because I always like to buy a massive haul of kits when I go to a show. Mainly, of course, Comic Con. So I'm not buying nothing until October. Nothing until October. Dantaline, looking into possibility again. Are you going to do a tutorial about using paint brushes? I'm not a paintbrush guy, you could say. I mean, my thing is basically airbrushing, But lately I've been using paint brushes on specific products. I just paintbrushed. Actually, let me show you. Here's the mini model ship of the Andromeda. And what I did was I paintbrushed these parts here. And oops, I I I used a what was I using? I think I used a marker, and then I paintbrushed there. Actually, no. What I did was I took the yeah I took. See, I have one of these little guys right here, and I took the, I think it was the MIG paint red, and I just dabbed a little dot there, and then I just going inside around there to paint that. So I was doing that, but for me to paintbrush an entire kit, I don't do that. Maybe because I don't feel like it looks right. That's what I do. So let's see here. More questions. More questions. More questions. More questions. More questions. I like the new chick from Thunderbolts. Yes, I kind of like her too with the tats. Yeah, that she was cool. And actually I like her as a character. She's pretty nice. Hopefully we don't lose her. No room for more kids. Only has half shelf space. Yeah, I know. All right, I might as well say this. I'll say this. By the end of the month, I'm gonna do a sale on all my on built kits that I have because I have a lot of built kits that were never painted, but I do have a few kits that were, and I'll probably put it on eBay, whatever, just so I can make room. So I won't, you know. Let's see here. What else? How many master grades are in your position right now? Are you asking me built or unbuilt? MFG. And half of the rights of the Gunpla and the left side are my King Tiger 2. It's taking up almost. Oh, okay. Can you set your camera to focus? Autofocus is playing havoc. I know this. I don't know. I don't know how to do this. It's still not working. Your email. Hey, how can it be not
Many
working?
master grades are in your
I
position
just
right
got a
now.
message a few moments ago. Are
Were
you
you
spelling my name right?
asking me built or
Here,
unbuilt?
hold on. I'm gonna type it in the chat.
And half of the right side of the Gunpla and the left side are my King Tiger 2. It's taking up almost. Oh, okay. Can you set your camera to fix focus? Autofocus is playing havoc. I
See,
know
that's
exactly.
my email address. All
I
right.
know. I don't know how to do this. It's still not working
She
on
is
my
an awesome
phone.
character. Yeah, I know.
How can it be not working? I just
All
got a
right.
message a few moments ago.
Let's do another
Are you
15
planning
more
on playing tonight?
minutes before I walk away.
Yeah,
What I was
I'm
actually going to
typing it in the
do,
chat.
but I kind of like went on a tangent, and of course, I can't concentrate and do things at the same time. So I had water here. I had my decals
That's
here,
my email address.
and I was going to begin,
She is an awesome
you know,
character. So
putting decals
yeah, I know.
on my kit. As a matter of fact, let's open this up. Oops, sorry. Actually, hold on. Let me readjust
15
this a
more
bit.
minutes before I walk away.
Uh,
What I was actually going to do, but I kind of like went on a tangent, and of course, I can't concentrate and do things at the same time. So I had water here.
be a lot easier this way.
I had my decals here.
So yeah, this is
I'm gonna begin.
the decals that I got from Hobbylink Japan. The decals
You know,
are good for the Zaku 1 and the local type. Actually, there's more to this, so let's peel
actually,
this
hold on.
out.
Let me readjust this a bit.
Be a lot easier this way. So yeah, this is the decals that I got from Hobbylink Japan decals. All right, so we have Charles
For the
Anzabal
Zaku
Zaku
1 and the
2
local type.
decals, Charles
Actually, there's
Anzabal
more to this,
Zaku
so
1
let me
decals,
put this
the
into the
Prototype
chat.
Gold Tactical. Oh, ooh, I have that. Actually, hold on. Do I still have it here? I should have it. Where are you? Where are you?
So yeah, this is the decals that I got from Hobbylink Japan decals.
All right, so we
Let me put that
have
away in the
Charles
box.
Anzabal Zaku 2 decals, Charles Anzabal Zaku 1 decals, the Prototype
Oh,
Gold
I see it.
Tactical. Oh, ooh, I have that. Actually, hold on. Do I still have it here? I should have it. Yeah, I have the decals for this. The only problem is I put the stickers on. I wonder if I could peel the stickers off. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. It's not weathered. Uh, yeah, I can use this on this. Cool. Maybe I'll do that later on. Then, of course, we have the stickers for the Don test type, which I never got. But all this is the local type. And I gotta find the manual because the manual has the placement of all the decals. But yeah, I was gonna do that. Here's the instructions. It'd be nice if they made this in English too, but it's pretty simple to understand. You know, you cut it, you wet it, you set it, and then you dry it off. And then, of course, I have the products to do this. Where the heck is it? Then, of course, we have the stickers for the Don. I'll read your questions in a moment, guys. Just give me a moment. But here it is. This is the local type. I got this at MosquitoCon. Micro sole and micro sets. So if I'm not mistaken, you use this to put under the decal, and you put this to put over the decal, so it blends in. So yeah, I got these guys. Can't wait to use them. Let me see let's see here. More question. More question. Well, I don't know what's wrong. Are you doing this on your phone, on your computer? I have no idea. I can't help you with that. I have an idea. Go to my Facebook page, Strider underscore Prime, and send it there. You should be able to see it there. Hopefully that will help you out, Hardhead.
So
Bioping,
yeah, I got
hello, how you
I got
doing? Oh, you
okay. I'm
posted
gonna take
a
this one
video
off
or
here.
okay?
Let's see here.
I don't know.
More questions.
What are you planning to do for the rest of today
I don't
besides
know.
working on
Are you
Gunpla?
doing this on your phone, on your
A
computer?
lot
What
of
type of
things.
device?
I gotta do a few things, family things first. I'm
I
dedicating it. I mean, right when once I'm done with this, I'm gonna start fiddling about with this, preparing the video for tonight. Um, Reviewing some of the parts that I got from Millennium Hobbies because I needed the parts, those joint parts, so I can merge some things onto my custom. How many on your shelf? You don't want to know. You don't want to know.
A lot
Yes,
of
it's
things.
water slide time.
I gotta do a few things, family things first. I'm dedicating it. I
Favorite
mean,
Gashapon
once I'm done with this, I'm gonna
Gashapon
start
toy
fiddling
line.
about with this,
I think the
preparing the video
Assault
for
Kingdoms are
tonight.
my favorite, Efret.
Um, Reviewing some of the parts that I got
What was the
from
Gundam kit that started
Millennium
you
Hobbies
painting professionally?
because
Oh,
I
okay,
needed
good
the
question,
parts,
Andre. Good question.
those joint parts,
It
so
had
I
to
can
be when I
merge
began
some
watching
things
videos
onto
on
my
YouTube, and
custom.
then I started posting my videos on YouTube. And the first kit that I painted on YouTube was the flag, the Union flag. Was it Union flag? From Double O, the high grade version. I started painting a little bit. I started doing panel lining, and then that's when it started to kick in. Okay, one last thing. I'll wait for your custom IBO videos.
It had to be when I began watching
One
videos
last
on
thing.
YouTube, and then I
Wait
started
for
posting
your
my videos
custom
on YouTube.
IBO video
The first
ASP.
kit
Hey,
that I
hey,
painted on
can I
YouTube
know the concept?
was
I think I talked about it.
the
If you're talking
flag,
about my custom,
the
I did mention that I
Union.
was going to make
Was it Union flag?
a better version of, or a
From
custom
Double
version
O,
of the Kamara's
the high
Trooper, but
grade
with
version.
more legs.
I started painting a little
Which
bit. I
number
started
is the
doing
decal
panel lining,
set?
and then that's
It's
when
right
it started
here,
to kick in.
number 105, right there.
Okay, one last thing. I'll wait
I
for your
think the
custom
newest
IBO
ones,
videos
Samuels with
ASP.
IBO decals. Yeah, I
One
know.
last thing.
I got those too.
Wait
I got those
for your
IBO
custom IBO
decals
video
too.
ASP.
Delta, do you top
And
coat
then
on your
we'll get the
kit
concept.
that okay?
I think I
Do
talked
you
about
top
it.
coat
If
on
you're
a
talking
kit
about my
that
custom,
has only
I did
stickers
mention
applied
that
on?
I was going
Read
to
the
make
top coats for the
a
soft
better
stickers
version
from
of,
peeling
or
from you.
a custom version of the Kamara's Trooper,
I don't
but
put
with more
stickers
legs.
on my kits,
So
except
which
for
number
that
is the
one, which I
decal
just
set?
did.
It's right
The
here, number 105,
this guy.
right there.
Yeah, he's not top coated. But I'm going to remove the sticker so I can then apply the decals, and then I'm going to use like okay, so like this guy, if you don't see it in the light, he's already glossed up, so he's ready for the decals. After that, I will do a top
I
coat.
don't put stickers on my
Um,
kits, except for that one, which I
where
just
is
did.
the?
The
I have the new one, but I have another one that's better. Or not, well, this is better, but I have the other one. And then once I
he's
do
not
that,
top
then I
coated.
begin the weathering, and then I apply it.
But I'm going to remove the sticker so I can then apply the decals, and then I'm going to use like okay, so
Don't
like
you hate
this
that
guy,
with
if
the
you
phone?
don't see it in
It
the light,
autocorrects
it's already
everything.
glossed up,
It no happens to
so
everything.
he's ready for the decals.
All
After
right,
that, I'm going to
so
do
3 more
the top
minutes.
coat.
You guys have one last
Um,
question. I'm gonna go soon, so
where
I
is
haven't
he?
had breakfast.
I have
My
the new
coffee is
one, but I
cold,
have another one
and
that's
then I want to start
or
working
not
on these
that's
guys.
better, but I have the other one. And then once I do that, then I
The
begin
little guys will keep me
weathering.
company, protect me from the baddies. Any more questions? Any more questions? Questions. Well, let me just start off with saying thank you for those who've joined the contest, and I've gotten your photographs. I'm reviewing them carefully.
All right, so three
Um,
more minutes. You guys have one last
you
question.
guys now
I'm
have
gonna go
literally a
so
month and a
I haven't had
half,
breakfast.
45
My coffee is
days
cold,
until the
and then I
contest
want to
is
start working on
over.
these guys.
So
The little guys will keep me company,
I can imagine you're all
protect
still
me
on
from the
vacation.
baddies.
Um,
Any more
but by
questions?
the time July is over, I'm gonna consider it crunch time for you
Well,
guys to
let me
get
just
to
start
work
off with
on,
saying thank you for those of you
painting,
who've joined the
decaling, and all that
contest.
stuff. Maybe doing the final work. And of course, I didn't say this in in the contest rules, but if you're going to send me photographs, make sure these photographs are nice and clear. Background where you could have where I can see the kits, see the inner details, and then I'll do my final review. And I might as well say this: I have a guest judge, Prime 92. She's going to help me review each kit because she can tell if the kit is using authentic IBO parts and not non-IBO parts or non-Gundam parts. She's pretty much a mental encyclopedia. She could see things where I can't see it. So I got somebody who can back me up. I will be judging it based on design, quality, painting, detailing, and overall. So just want to give you a heads up. You guys still got 45 more days until the contest is over. August 31st, is it? Or 30th? Let me look at the calendar here. Yeah, August 30th will be the last day of the contest. And then 2 weeks after the contest, I will, of course, it will be on the 16th. I will announce the winner of the summer contest. So I'll give you a heads up on that. Let's see here. Try to restart your phone, bro. Okay. Why using spray cans when you can get an airbrush? Well, that's for the top coat, by the way. That is for the top coat. So when I airbrush it, I'm sorry, I spray it, and I go outside and I spray it, so it's never in my house. What contest, Hardhead? You should have been watching. Aren't you watching my videos? The summer Gunpla custom contest that I started about 2 months ago, you could say. Go to give me a second. I'll tell you when. Go to one of my videos that I released that I posted on May 15th. It's called the Summer Gunpla Custom Contest 2017. If you want to build something so for those of you who don't know, like Hardhead, you make a custom kit with an IBO kit. Not none of the Barbitoses or Lead kits has to be all grunt suits. And third prize is the real grade Unicorn Gundam that I'm giving away. Second prize will be the double Zeta Gundam, which of course I will send out the following month because it doesn't come out in August; it comes out in September. And for the first prize will be the mega size Unicorn Gundam. This will help you do. Yeah, I know. Thank you. I should have done another one about a month ago, but a lot of things were getting a little crazy here. But hey, thank you for the next hater who just gave me a thumbs down. Do you recommend primer in the can or in the airbrush for use with someone beginning with airbrush? Well, I think like I mentioned before, it's always been in the. I started with the can, and I never had trouble with it. The only thing was that you run out really quick. So you go with can first, and then now I airbrush it because I don't use can anymore. It's expensive to buy a can buy a can and it's only good for like maybe 2 kits. With a bottle, you can thin it down to 3 kits or 4. But start with can first so that way you feel more comfortable with it. That's all right. Don't worry, Hardhead. We're all busy. We're all busy people. I didn't expect you to say to watch and start building. That's why I gave everybody 3 months leeway to begin to do this kit. So I told people look at it, study it, then don't build anything, take some breaks, go on vacation. We're still in summertime. This is the summertime here in the States. You still got 45 more days. 45 more days. You got a lot of time. So just think about it. See what kit you can get. Think of a cool idea. Get to work. All right. I'd like to thank you guys all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys have been the best of fans out there. And also thank you for helping me get to 15K. I'm gonna start working on the Schwartz Ritter, and then I'm gonna do another custom hopefully soon, something along the line what I just did with the with the local type. Then I'm still in the midst of working on the Kamaris Trooper. I'm sorry that I'm not showing you the Kamaris Trooper. That I save as a separate video, not a live. But thank you very much. And what can I say? But stay tuned for more Gundam models yet to come. You guys all have a great day.